Good afternoon, guys. It's Armando here, back from the CastleShave company. Gonna do another video for you guys. I got some new stuff that just came in. To start, we've got the Holy Cow Agrumi and Estate. Okay, that one I've been really excited to try because I've been really trying to get to it. And try and get my hands on it. Unfortunately, it wasn't sold to Canada, so it was a little bit more of a work to get this in the buy-sell trades. I also got a Brad Sears custom 2-band Badger Select. It's a this one is a 30 millimeter lot with a 54 millimeter loft. Today, the razor is going to be a Wade & Butcher 8/8 celebrated for barbers use. I'm not sure if you can see that. I mean, this razor's got some time on it, and she's really beautiful. She holds a great edge. I just put a new edge on this one again. And not that the old edge was bad, it was just that I had gotten some new stones in and really wanted to see if I could bring some more light out of her. And so today I'm going to be testing this. Right now I've got I'm just going to put my brush into into some warm water. And give me a sec, I got to go get my trusted PreShave oil. Perfect. Prorasso white. Gonna get that on. I like this stuff because it's got a nice menthol to it, so it really brings out whatever is inside the soaps. And it allows for an easier shave. Oh, work that in there. Anyways. Yeah, so there has been quite a few talks on CWS. Hopefully there's going to be a meetup coming fairly soon in the fall. And as you guys know, summer's pretty much over. So I hope you had a good one. Yeah. So Sean Mullen from Male Grooming is going to be setting something up. They don't know if it's going to be Toronto, Mississauga, or Oakville. Hopefully, whichever one it is, I know I'm coming, and I really look forward to meeting a lot of you guys because, as I said before, you know, I'm under 1 year in this. I got a lot of stuff, but it's nice to see what other people have, what other people do, and different aspects of the wet shaving world. It brings more light out into it and allows people to communicate, especially for beginners, because you know, you really get to see where some people are going wrong. You know, a lot of people don't know too much about edges and stuff, this and that. Grinds, that's another thing I want to get to talking about later on in the video. Grinds is becoming a big thing lately. I'm noticing a lot of new guys are just buying razors, but they don't really know which razors they should be looking at. Anyways, so back to Holy Cow, this Agrumi and Estate. I have to admit that I did try this earlier in the week. I was not pleased with the scent. The scent smelled a lot like wet paint. So paint, you know, you just painted your house and the paint's drying, and you kind of like that because you're walking into a new house, but you wouldn't want to put it on your face. So now the scent has completely changed. So I don't know if what had happened was it was sitting for too long and maybe the scent got toxified, whatever it may be. But now the scent has really turned into a very complex lemon scent, sort of like Tallow and Steel Sicily, where you got a lot of that lemon, but Tallow and Steel is a little bit more bitter. This one's more sweet, the sweet of the lemon side. More like lemonade. It's really nice now. So I've got my brush soaking, right? Dump out the water. let's get this lather going. I'm really looking forward to trying this brush as well. I literally just got it in, and this is my very first use with this brush. So I really look forward to getting an accurate review of it, seeing how much I like it, so on and so forth. Another thing as well is I'm really kind of giving this brush an advantage because this is Holy Cow's new, this new base that they've just started to work into their line. And I don't know if they're going to be actually converting all of the rest of their soaps to this. But if so, it's definitely going to be a benefit to the public. They have now introduced a synthetic collagen into the base of their soaps. And I can tell you right away that this soap really lathers up thick and creamy. It's almost like putting a hand cream on your face, but a very, very thick one. Really excited to use this again because the last shave, although very, very great in performance, the scent was not all in my favor. I'm not too much of a citrus guy. And the reason, even though that I knew that this soap was a very citrusy scent, the whole reason why I wanted to get this soap so badly was to try Holy Cow's new base. And I don't know how many of you guys are very familiar with Holy Cow, but I feel as though they are one of the top performers in soap bases that you can get today on the market. And that's a big thing to say because you've got really good competition in there. Barrister and Mann's got a great reserve base. You've got Tallow and Steel that, you know, their bases are just phenomenal. You got great residual slickness. Many other different companies that are very competitive in this area. So I think that is a wonderful lather. It is very solid, very sheen, and the brush is just holding great backbone. So really happy with this so far. And Brad Sears really did help me out with this because logically they don't sell internationally in terms of Badger brushes. They'll make you a handle, but they won't sell you a Brad Sears brush and ship it directly to your door. Well, I hope this changes Brad Sears' mind because we went through customs just fine. There were no issues, and I'm gonna get this shave on the go. You know, a lot of you guys, for my first video, I got a couple requests. And I know some of you asked me to make shorter videos. Now, last week I did do a video of this soap. And the reason I never posted it up was because, number one, I don't know how to video edit. And number two, I really wanted to, I had rushed the video in total honesty, and it just didn't come out to my satisfaction. In terms of, you know, my performance on screen, my comments about soap, and, you know, I didn't get a good shave either because I was rushing myself. I'll be honest with you guys. This is my spa time. And I like to inform you guys on certain things that I have, certain things that I get. I don't want to rush it, I'll tell you right now. So if you're looking for a 4 or 5 minute video, you know, you can flip to the next guy because I've already passed 9 minutes. And I don't feel bad about it because this is my relaxing time. I love to shave. I have a very big passion for it. I don't have much to shave, so I only shave 2 to 3 times a week. And during those 2 to 3 times, I want to enjoy it, especially when we spend like thousands of dollars. I can tell you guys right now, the money that I've spent getting the store up and running, getting my own personal enjoyment out of the way, not cheap. Could have bought another car. Yeah. Paid it off. I really wanted to. But I've got such amazing products that I want to absolutely enjoy them. And you know what? They're not made to be rushed. I mean, if you want to rush your face, go to Gillette, get some Edge, smack that stuff on your face, get a Mach 3, blast through, and walk out the door. But I'd rather take my time on a wonderful Saturday afternoon and shave like a king. That's the whole point of CastleShave. It's not for you to blast out the door in 10 minutes. No. We are here to make you enjoy your shave. It's just something that I want you to do because we take it for granted. All men take it for granted. I can't say all men because the wet shaving community really does know how to enjoy their shaves. Anyways, so I'm gonna start here. I got the 8/8 going, and just excuse me as I'm using the mirror a little bit. Oh yeah, like butter. That was an excellent feel. It's as if the blade's not there. Oof. Oh, I'm loving this. This one may have to get graduated to one of my favorites. Wow. Sorry, I didn't anticipate to fascinate over my edge, but it just happened that way. Why am I going up already? All right. I can't even feel the edge. That's how buttery it is. Wow. Wow. Check that out. All that hair. Perfect. Incredibly happy with this edge. Actually, I'm debating on going back to other razors to give it this edge. Because this, look at her. No pull, glides down. I'm using absolutely no pressure, and just remember, when you're using a blade like this with a spine that's just over a 1/4 inch thick, you really don't need any pressure whatsoever. You'd be lucky if you'd be lucky to even try to apply some pressure, because it really doesn't need nothing. Look at that, just butter. Look at it go. And like I wanted to tell a lot of you guys, I'm no expert with straight shaving, but most of my videos will have blood. I am not scared of blood, so you guys are? I don't know, maybe I can put a cautionary warning on the beginning of the video. But like I said, I don't know how to edit, so excuse me if it doesn't show up. Anyways, second pass. This brush is very, very soft, very plush, right out of the box. It's got good backbone, but as you can see, it's already a painter. So, I mean, I have no complaints about the brush. I'm actually really enjoying it. I like Badger brushes, that's my favorite. I used to like synthetics. Got a Kent Black 12 and a Kent Black 4. I'll use those in other videos, but I really do like two bands now. You know, my first was from a Shave Mac, so there's absolutely no reason not to enjoy these. But this one is really nice because it's got a longer handle, which I love. You can't even barely see the handle, but there she ends. And that's, I believe it's about a 68 millimeter in height. And that's just handle, not the entire brush. I'm sure you would have to add another 54 millimeters if you wanted the total height of the brush from the center of the loft to the bottom of the handle. And this brush is just beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, look at her. Lots of suds. The cream, I have to say, like, this is just something different. It is by far, and this goes on top of MDC, Holy Black, Barrister and Man, including Fougere Gothique. It's really knocking everything else out of the water. Slickness is definitely there. It is just crazy how much you can slide your razor through. And I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that I'm using a brand new edge on this razor, but it is truly, truly great. It's also got a moisturizing factor to it, and you can actually really feel it. The menthol working in with it, I think there could be a little bit of menthol inside the soap itself. Not sure, because I don't usually feel menthol in the second pass, or not as much. So it could be that, but it also could still be my PreShave. Yeah. Beauty. She's great. Oh, wow. And residual slickness is absolutely great. I don't know if you can still see it, but my face is shiny still, which is a big deal, because most soaps after my pass, I do get some residual slickness, but not like this. Like, I just wouldn't feel as though I had to do anything. If I really wanted to, I can do my next pass without lathering. That's how confident I feel in the soap. And it could be the fact that I worked it in great. I highly doubt it, because I really didn't work her in that much. But she's really paying off for me. She's got I'm just gonna go like this. Right here. Excuse me. Now, I'm not going to be editing this video either. Truth be told, I downloaded a couple apps. these apps are okay, but I don't know how to use them. I sell insurance. I do not sell videography. I don't know how to do this editing stuff. And I feel bad because, you know, some of you guys that you want to watch, but maybe my videos are just a little bit too long for you, which is fine. Maybe later on, like I've downloaded them and I will be practicing on some of my previous videos, but at the moment, I'm still trying to figure out how to remove parts without removing the remaining of the video. Certain that. So, I mean, if any of you guys got like tips and tricks that you can give me, I would be more than happy to apply those tips and tricks. Apps, preferably ones I don't have to pay for, because it seems like nowadays you gotta pay for absolutely everything. And I don't know, it's just, you can only handle so much, especially when it's digital. I really have a problem paying for digital things because it's like really not paying for much, in my opinion. Oh yeah, look at that. Look, this is the third pass, guys. Look, there's more now than there was on my second pass. Like, that is just insane. Look how thick it is. You guys have to excuse me because, you know, I just got out of the shower, just finished doing the lawn outside, and so I'm a little bit wet still. So the water is kind of breaking down the lather at some points. That's dripping down from my head. But I think that is more than enough. Just gonna clean my face up a little bit. All right. Bum diggity. So, really looking forward to this meetup. Really looking forward to using this razor again. Really looking forward to meeting, you know, half the guys. Hey, maybe we'll even get some of SRP in there. You know, like I said before, talk to Sean Mullen. I'm sure Carmen Sirianni is going to get in on this as well. He is from Top of the Chain. Got a great little thing there going for him. I know he's taking a lot of my money, which I feel happy to support fellow Canadians. I also support very many Americans as well, but when it's home and the Americans know very well that you guys want to support your fellow citizens. It's a big thing. Like, it's very simple, straightforward. You know, you want to see your own country do well. Another thing I want to talk about is, and I want to talk about it very shortly, the new NAFTA trade agreement has put a blockage on some packages. None of mine as of yet, but I have heard of some horror stories where customs is sending the package back to a Canadian valued to the Canadian valued retailer. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Now, if it just so happens that you are in doubts of purchasing a razor of mine, I personally pay for the return shipping if you order a razor and it goes to customs and gets returned to me. Once that razor is returned to me, I will issue you a full refund. So do not use customs as a thing where, you know, I want to buy, but I'm just not sure. I also give people the opportunity to test, not necessarily test, but if a customer is unhappy with their order, I will return. They would have to ship me back the product within 15 days, and then I will return their money. And I feel as though I am confident because nobody's gonna return my stuff. It's just too good. I don't mean to be cocky about it, but I know when things are good and then things are necessarily bad. So let's get this in here. No, I'm gonna go the other side. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the way she cuts. Beauteous. So I'm gonna say it in advance. Sorry, Anthony, if I kind of knock off some of your words. I mean, really, there's nobody else out there that says beauteous. He's a good guy though. He's another one of the guys that helped me out on how to hone, sorry. Oh yeah. Love it. It's great. Great clean shave. This thing, beautiful edge. Absolutely beautiful edge. Yeah, I mean, like, you can see there, Wade and Butcher, celebrated, 4 barbers used, dressed up, again, in African blackwood scales. You see these scales are fucking gorgeous. Let me just, I got a little bit of wetness. African blackwood scales, brass pins. See if the focus will get that. Fox ivory wedge, quarter hollow, great razor. She's got a lot of heft. Great shave, but it looks like I took it for granted. Looks like I got some touch-ups I'm gonna need to do. So right about here, I gotta do the swoop. And I've got enough residual slickness. I could do it. Sorry guys. Oh yeah. It's a real pain in the ass when only one side of your neck grows in the opposite direction that you're supposed to shave. That's perfect. All right. Now that's a perfect shave. Okay, never mind. Now that's a perfect shave. Anyways, so I actually forgot to show you guys that I just ruined my beautiful Brad Sears certificate of authenticity. Wonderful. It's okay. Never plan on keeping it anyways. Holy cow, Agrumi and Estate. Aftershave. This gave me a great post-shave feel last time. I'm really excited to use it again. Burn is there. Very light, nothing big. and it's mentholated. Great feel. Excellent feel. Gives me great. Got a beautiful shave. BBS on the cheeks, not so much on the neck. Today I had a little bit of irritation, so I didn't want to stretch it. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna clean up and hope you guys see this on SRP, CWS, DFS, and all the other groups that are out there. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful long weekend. It's Labor Day. Enjoy. Don't drink and drive.